As a Christian, it's essential to approach the mainstream media with a critical eye, recognizing that their values and agenda often conflict with biblical teachings. One of the primary reasons Christians cannot trust the mainstream media is their blatant bias against Christianity. The media frequently portrays Christians as intolerant, bigoted, and out of touch with reality, while promoting a secular humanist worldview that undermines the authority of the Bible. This bias is evident in the way the media covers Christian-related news, often twisting facts to fit their narrative and ignoring stories that showcase the positive impact of Christianity on society. Another reason to be cautious of the mainstream media is their promotion of a relativistic and hedonistic lifestyle, which is antithetical to Christian values. The media celebrates and glorifies sin, using platforms like television, film, and music to promote promiscuity, rebellion, and self-indulgence. This can be seen in the proliferation of reality TV shows, movies, and music that objectify women, glorify violence, and normalize immorality. Christians are called to be separate from the world and to live according to a higher standard, but the mainstream media constantly bombards us with messages that contradict this, making it challenging to discern truth from falsehood. The mainstream media also has a history of distorting and manipulating facts to fit their agenda, which can lead to confusion and deception among Christians. They often report on issues like abortion, LGBTQ+ rights, and social justice from a secular perspective, ignoring the biblical context and nuances of these complex issues. This can lead to a skewed understanding of what it means to be a compassionate and just Christian, causing some to abandon biblical principles in favor of a more progressive and inclusive worldview. Furthermore, the media's obsession with sensationalism and controversy can create a toxic environment that fosters division, anger, and strife, rather than promoting constructive dialogue and understanding. Furthermore, the mainstream media's increasing reliance on opinion-driven journalism, rather than fact-based reporting, has led to a proliferation of fake news and propaganda. This can be particularly problematic for Christians, who are called to be discerning and wise in their consumption of information. With the rise of social media, it's easier than ever for false information to spread quickly, often with devastating consequences. Christians must be vigilant in verifying the accuracy of the information they consume, recognizing that the mainstream media is not always a trustworthy source. In addition, the mainstream media's influence on culture and society cannot be overstated, and as Christians, we must be aware of the ways in which they shape our worldview and values. The media has the power to create and perpetuate cultural narratives, often using their platforms to promote a secular humanist ideology that undermines Christian principles. This can be seen in the way they cover issues like marriage, family, and education, often presenting a distorted view of what it means to be a loving and compassionate Christian. By recognizing the media's influence, Christians can take steps to critically evaluate the information they consume and seek out alternative sources that promote a more biblical worldview. Finally, as Christians, we must recognize that our ultimate authority is the Bible, not the mainstream media. We are called to be transformed by the renewing of our minds, not conform to the patterns of this world. Romans 12:2. While it's essential to stay informed about current events, we must do so with discernment, recognizing that the mainstream media is not always a reliable or trustworthy source. By seeking wisdom and guidance from the Bible, and being mindful of the media's limitations and biases, Christians can navigate the complex and often treacherous landscape of modern media, staying true to their faith and values in a world that increasingly seeks to undermine them.